Hi everyone, it's Allison again. I'm back today to talk to you about how to teach dogs to greet people politely when they come over. We start off by teaching our dogs to stay in a down while we walk to the door without touching the door. Once they're successful with this, we can start unlocking the door. We're not opening the door quite yet. That's our next step. As you can see, when you start opening the door, you want to start with just a small crack. Opening it all the way might be too challenging for a dog right away. Our next step is to open it all the way, and at this point there are no visitors on the other side of the door. Still with no visitor, we're going to add in a verbal greeting. We can say hello, how are you, whatever you want to say or whatever you would normally say. Once we're ready for a visitor, they're going to start off by standing on the other side of the door without talking or moving. And then I'll add in my greeting. So the same type of greeting as before, but this time I'll actually say it to a real person. After this, the visitor will walk to the door, and then they'll close the door as I walk back to give a treat to the dog. This helps add in some movement without making it too challenging right away. Next here, the visitor will step inside, and the dog gets to greet the visitor once they are released to do so. So I tell this dog, okay, and that means he can go say hello. If at any point he jumps on the visitor, then the visitor will step right back outside and we'll try it again. It's important to add in knocking or a doorbell to this training, as that can oftentimes cause a very big reaction in a dog. And so if we add in that knock or the doorbell as a distraction to proof this stay, we can have a really successful behavior when people come over. The last thing we want to do is give a couple minutes between trials to let the dog kind of settle in, cool down a little bit, get back to their normal routine. And this helps to kind of set them up for a real life scenario without it being a cold trial. Eventually we want them to listen in a cold trial when you have a visitor over, but for now we practice.